Analytical listening in problem solving. Welcome to my class and welcome to my channel. Today, we are to discuss analytical listening in problem solving from our Pivot for a Learner's Material English 10 Quarter 1. I know that you are all excited to learn new things today. I am Dr. Jan-Ann-Rey, your subject teacher, and I hope you prepared the following materials: notebook, paper, pen, and of course, our Pivot for a Learner's Material English 10 Quarter 1. Our learning objectives: at the end of the lesson, you are expected to: number 1, describe analytical listening and problem solving. And number 2, employ the former to solve existing problems. Analytical listening. Analytical listening, sometimes called critical or active listening, deals with one's ability and capacity to carefully and properly analyze the sound or sounds listened to. This does not only involve comprehension on what has been heard, but more importantly, the ability to distinguish and categorize the information listened to. This is also called active listening, as it requires the listener to provide significant and evaluative feedback or response on what he or she has heard from the speaker or the sound platforms. In here, the listener is able to rephrase or restate the information heard to check one's listening understanding. The features of analytical listening allow listeners and speakers to avoid miscommunication, misinterpretation, and misinformation. As such, comprehension and understanding are both ensured. Again, let us avoid miscommunication, misinterpretation, and misinformation. Analytical listening requires sequential process. These stages include the following: receiving stage, understanding stage, evaluating stage, responding stage, and remembering stage. Number 1, receiving stage. This refers to actual hearing process. In here, the listener has to check himself or herself if he or she is able to hear clearly the sounds and other sound points. Number 2, understanding stage. This focuses on generating meaning on what has been heard. In here, the connection and communication between the listener and the speaker must be clearly established. This constitutes the idea that the understanding of the speaker must be the same with the listener. Number 3, evaluating stage. This requires both the listener and the speaker to meet in between regarding the points portrayed in the listening process. This allows the listener to critically examine the details of the information heard. This provides the time for information segregation. Number 4, responding stage. It allows the listeners to provide verbal and or non-verbal feedback and responses based on the listening context. Number 5, remembering stage. This is a personal stage for the listener, allowing him or her to integrate in himself or herself the information heard. This also allows him or her to record in his or her system the information listened to for future access and use. Analytical listening is a very helpful strategy in problem solving activities. In solving a particular issue or concern, it is important to identify first the significant information required. In solving a problem in a listening text, the first task is to identify the problem. From the listening text, find the answers for the following questions: who, what, how, when, where, and why. According to American Society for Quality 2020, there are 4 steps in solving a problem, which include the following. Number 1, define the problem. Number 2, generate alternative solutions. Number 3, evaluate and select an alternative. And number 4, implement and follow up on the solution. Our reference: English Grade 10, Pivot 4A, Learner's Material, Quarter 1, First Edition 2020. And our websites, we have the active listening and problem solving. Do you have questions? Kindly use our comment section. Handang isip, handa bukas. Sama-sama sa pagsulong ng edukalidad. I am Miss Jan-Ann-Rey Consignado, and please subscribe to our channel because next week I will be uploading again our topic in English 10. Thank you. Stay safe, stay strong. Bye-bye.